Hi there, in this video you're going to learn about three-dimensional figures. Your objectives for today are to identify three-dimensional figures and describe and draw vertical, horizontal, and angled cross-sections of three-dimensional figures. So let's start with a plane. A plane is a 2D flat surface that extends in all directions. Let's start with our vocabulary. There's a lot here. Okay, so a 3D figure has three dimensions: the length, width, and depth, or you want to think of it as height. Intersecting planes can form three-dimensional figures or solids. A polyhedron is a 3D figure with faces that are polygons. Okay, so an edge is, I want you to think of an edge as just a line, right? So the edge is a line segment where the two faces of a polyhedron intersect. So like HD is an edge, DC is an edge. A face is the flat surface of a polyhedron. A diagonal is the segments whose endpoints are vertices that are neither adjacent nor on the same face. So if you look here, this is on the top left. This point is on the back right, okay? And then a vertex is just your corners. All right, so I want you to see that GC and DA, right? These two don't intersect at all. These are not parallel and they don't intersect, so those are called skew lines. A prism is a polyhedron with two parallel congruent faces called bases that are polygons. A pyramid, right, has one base, and then the rest of them are all triangles that come up to a point, okay, or a vertex that meet at a common vertex. Solids that are not polyhedrons are a cylinder and a cone. A cylinder is a 3D figure with two parallel and congruent circular bases connected by a curved surface. A cone is a 3D figure with one circular base connected by a curved surface to a single vertex. All right, let's look at this figure first. Identify the figure, name the bases, faces, edges, vertices, then identify a pair of skew lines. All right, so first of all, we start by the base. This base is a pentagon, and it all comes up to a point, right? So this is actually a pentagonal pyramid. Our faces are any of the flat surfaces. So ABC is a face. AFE is a face. Okay, so basically anything that's a flat surface is a face. Sorry. Your edges are the straight lines. So like AB, AC, AD, AF, FEED, DC, BC, FB. Okay, those are your edges. Your vertices are your corners. So A, F, B, E, C, D. And then your skew lines, right? Those are lines that don't intersect. So AB, right, doesn't intersect with CD. A cross section is the intersection of a figure in a plane. In other words, if you were to cut a solid vertically or horizontally, what shape would be on either side of the knife? That's the way that I always say. All right, so if you were to cut this vertically, right, if you were to cut this cone vertically, you would have a cross section of a triangle. Think about it. On either side of the knife would be a triangle. If you were to cut this horizontally, on either side of the knife would be a circle. So the cross section here would be a circle, and the cross section here would be a triangle. All right, I hope you learned about 3D figures. Thank you for watching this video.